As far as the Karnataka ruckus is concerned, 54 people have been arrested in Bengaluru. Officials needed to quarantine. Now look at what is happening. The officials were there to quarantine some people who had primary and secondary contact with 3 COVID patients. And they were attacked. They were brutally attacked. We'll also show pictures. We show pictures in, this is Padranpura in Bengaluru. So I think the key word is Bengaluru. In Bengaluru, basically, there was an incident of violence. We'll also show the pictures of the violence that unfolded last evening. And, we'll show you what happened yesterday and what's happening this morning. Last evening, healthcare workers were attacked when they were there to quarantine a few people who had primary and secondary contact with 3 COVID patients. 4 FIRs have now been lodged at a police station in Bengaluru. Let me also tell you that the Home Minister has said that he's met the Chief Minister and briefed him, and that they have warned against action. These are on the right of your screens is what happened earlier. Last night there was an attack in Bengaluru. Last night there was an attack. We'll also show those pictures. And as we speak, we're getting in pictures from Bengaluru as we get Sagai Raj also live. And let me tell you what happened here last evening. Doctors and the police went to quarantine 58 people who had primary and secondary contact. This is ward number 135 in Bengaluru, and the details we're picking up is that 3 positive cases were detected. All 3 positive cases had travel history to Markaz, the Nizamuddin Dargah. That's the Markaz, Markaz in Delhi, where which directly has amounted to nearly 4,000 to 5,000 of the cases. So the civic workers were there to quarantine a few people who had primary and secondary contacts, and when they visited, this is a BBMP, which is a civic body there. They were attacked, and the visuals are on the screens right now. On the right of your screens, that's the visual of the attack that took place in Bengaluru. And then, they were there to check the secondary contacts and, if required, take them to quarantine centers. But few people among the secondary contacts refused to meet the civic workers. And there were arguments. They created ruckus, damaged the barricades and the tents made for government officials who were on duty. Almost a riot kind of a situation in Bengaluru. And, it went out of hand. And the pictures are showing you the kind of ruckus that broke out there. And right now as we speak, that's a live shot that we're getting of the Karnataka Home Minister. Going from one area to the other in Padranpura in Bengaluru. I think Pooja is also joining us with the inputs of what really happened last evening. Pooja, violent scenes that we're seeing. Violence as healthcare workers were attacked, police was attacked, and we were also told that government officials were not spared.
Absolutely, very, very worrying scenes coming in late night from Padranpura, one of the hotspots in Bengaluru. It has been completely sealed down. Now we understand from the Home Minister's office that the violence broke out because there were 57 people who were being identified as secondary contacts to be taken into quarantine. Now, several people from this particular ward have already been put on quarantine because they had taken part in the Tablighi Jamaat congregation and had tested positive. So, in view of the seal down, many more were being tested.
Okay, Pooja, I'll have to interrupt you there. I'll have to interrupt you as we get the updates on the screen of how many people were arrested. Let me go across to Union Minister Prahlad Joshi. Prahlad Joshi is from Karnataka. Mr. Prahlad Joshi, what more are you picking up? What is the information available with you about what happened in Bengaluru last evening? Some of the pictures that we're seeing are very, very disturbing.
No, as you said, rightly said, it is very disturbing and it is very unfortunate. And I have already talked to DGP and the Home Minister of the state, and I have requested and appealed them to take the strictest possible action. The very strict action they should take it. There should not be any mercy on such people. And from last 1 month, in a city like Bengaluru, where there is awareness is already created, and people who come for collecting the ration, they say we don't know what is quarantine. This cannot be accepted. And I have requested the Home Minister and asked the DGP to take a very strict action and this cannot be tolerated. This is what I have said. And today morning I have informed that around some 50 people have been arrested. They have to be put in a very serious section, and nobody should dare to do like this. This is what I have told.
Sir, and for the benefit of our viewers, if you can, just tell us from the information available with you of what really happened last evening. So a team was there of BBMP, which is a civic body, we understand, was there to trace primary and secondary contacts, and they were attacked. The police also was not spared. What's the information available with you? And is this linked to the Markaz? We are told that the 3 positive patients had attended the Nizamuddin gathering.
Primary, contact people, they were taken to the quarantine a day before. And there was a plan, and it was requested. It was not that they were forcibly being taken. It was requested to them to come voluntarily and be quarantined. But they were continuously, this is what I am having the information, they were not interested or refusing to come for the quarantine. And because it was a containment zone, some restriction are naturally there. And as usual in many places, in many other places in Karnataka it is there. What I have personally, I am having the personal knowledge of that. And when the barricading and other things was done, some 6 or 7 police personnel were there for their security and shelter. One pandal was put there. That they have destroyed. They have tried to attack the health workers, ASHA workers, and also the police. Very few police personnel they have attacked. And naturally, when the police were outnumbered, they ran away, and even the other staff, health staff, they have run away. And naturally, as it is, many police people, because of the such actions, they are already, since it is a very contagious, they are also suffering. They ran away, and now government, it has been, I have information that government of Karnataka has taken the strict action, and it should further continue, and nobody should dare to do that.
Okay, Mr. Prahlad Joshi, Union Minister, joining us on the big breaking story from Karnataka. Appreciate you speaking to us this morning, Mr. Joshi. Let me also quickly go across to Sagai Raj, joining us live along with Pooja Prasanna. Those are the pictures on your screens, by the way, of the situation last evening in Bengaluru. This is the area in Bengaluru West, and on the left of your screens you have the Karnataka Home Minister reviewing the situation. There have been several emergency meetings that took place this morning after the violence broke out, and these pictures coming in of the Karnataka Home Minister getting a stock of the situation this morning. On the right of your screens, what happened in Bengaluru last evening, the attack, the violent attack. And let me go across to Sagai Raj as well. Pooja also joining us live. Sagai Raj, what's the latest as far as the attack is concerned? How many people have been arrested? Have they been identified? What really unfolded?
54 people have been arrested so far. Additional Commissioner